Hey folks, welcome back to another gear review. It's been a long awaited review. Very excited to do this review because I love this knife and love this product. We're going to go over today the Buck Punk. Now this is the little brother to the Buck Hoodlum. There we go, the Buck Hoodlum. This is the little brother to it. As you know or may not know, it's designed by the late Ron Hood, the woods master himself. It's 5160 powder coated steel, Rockwell hardness 57 to 59. It's got a 5.5, I think they say 5 5/8, and depending on where you go they'll say 5.6, so 5.5 inch blade. Micarta handles. The overall length is 11 inches. The knife itself weighs 7.4 ounces. It's got the shock mitigation system inside the handles here. The Micarta scales are removable, so if you want to remove them for whatever reason, you can. There is a small, it's skeletonized right here, so there's a small little space here where you can put a fire seal or something if you wanted to. The knife and the sheath weigh like 13 ounces. So overall, I've used this knife a lot. So far, I've tested it out a lot. I've had it for, several months now. Probably almost a year. And right after they came out last year, I got one probably a couple of months after they came out. So it's been a great knife. I bought this knife from my buddy Mark over at Gear to Survive. He can get any knives that you want, and he's got really good prices. He'll meet or beat anybody's price as well. So thought I'd give Mark a little shout out. But anyways, this knife right here, it runs about, I think right now it's running about $118 or so. So you can find it for a little less than that, depending on where you look. Excellent knife as far as a good all-around type survival knife. If you're not into the bigger knives like the Hoodlum here, which has a 10-inch blade, if you want something a little smaller, this 5.5 inch blade is perfect. I mean, like I said, for an all-around type survival knife, this knife is really good. You can see it's got 2 finger choils here, one in the back on the handle and then one a little bit farther up, so you can, kind of choke up on it. No jimping up here on the thumb ramp. I don't know if I'd probably want a little bit of jimping there, kind of help, because it is a little slick. The one bad thing I found with this knife is when it came, the edges on the handles are really rough. So I took some sandpaper and I sanded them down a little bit, and they're still a little rough. So I did get a little bit of fatigue in my hand when I used it for a long period of time, especially gripping it and trying to make spear points or feather sticks or whatnot. I got a little bit of fatigue. I think that Buck, if they ever watch this video, or maybe somebody will tell them, I think they need to redesign these handles and put some different handles on them, because the handles on the Hoodlum are perfect. I mean, these handles are very nice, very comfortable in your hand, no hot spots at all that I have found, and I've used this knife a lot too, as you can tell. So that's really about the only downfall that I found. Of course, Buck knives made in the USA, they have their forever warranty, which is really nice. Talk a little bit about the sheath really quick. The sheath is basically about the same as the other sheath. You have 2 retention points. You have a snap strap here and this little paracord here. Honestly, you don't need it, in my opinion. I'm getting ready to take this little paracord off and just use the snap strap. It secures it pretty good without it. You have a pouch here on the front, and I just have in here a mini survival kit and a ferro rod. And you have a drain hole down here in the bottom of the sheath. I don't know if this camera's going to pick it up very well, but there is a drain hole there. Molle attachments on the back. Multiple. It's molle capable, molle compatible. Cool thing is the sheath here, you can put it on your belt different ways. If you don't want to take your belt off, you can just open it up, feed this through your belt, and put it on that way. And the sheath is adjustable. And of course, you see I got it on some paracord here because I've been practicing or trying out different ways to carry my knives and stuff. So, and I've carried it on my belt, and I like it on my belt. It doesn't flop around a lot. But I've also carried it like scout carry, just all kind of different carries with this little paracord. And this gives me extra paracord in case I need it in an emergency or whatever. So, but overall, like I said, an excellent knife. I'd highly recommend it. You know, especially for around the $110, $120 mark. If you're not looking for a high dollar knife or can't afford a high-end knife but still want good quality, this is a good high-value knife for what you get. And very lightweight, excellent. Doesn't make a great chopper, but none of these little small knives do. They're not really designed to be a chopper. But as far as batoning, campcraft, anything like that, perfect for. Good survival knife. You can tell it's got a kind of a, not really a pointed rounded, it's kind of rounded on the back butt here, so you really can't hammer or anything with it, but like I said, it's very small anyway. So anyway, I highly recommend it. Check it out, Buck Punk. And from what I understand, Karen Hood, Ron Hood's wife, just unveiled the Buck Thug at the 2013 SHOT Show this year, so I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that Thug. It looks similar to the Tops Armageddon, I think. It's smaller. It looks kind of like a 7-inch blade, but kind of has the curvature in it a little bit like similar to the Hoodlum, I believe. I haven't seen one up close. I just seen it on video. So anyway, check it out if you like it. Highly recommend it. And till next time, I'll see you on another video. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching.